All right, breaking news in a CBS Sports HQ. Some news coming down regarding Dak Prescott's health after clashing hands with Shaq Barrett in the fourth quarter of Sunday night's season opener. Team owner Jerry Jones saying that Dak Prescott will undergo hand surgery and will miss several weeks moving forward. So Dak's season on hold for the time being as Dallas comes away with a loss and an even bigger one as their quarterback looks to heal his hand. Bryant McFadden here to react to the news. When we talk about this Cowboys team, minus Dak Prescott, we don't know how long just yet, but surgery indicates that there will be some time without him. With how difficult things will be this year in the NFC and specifically in that division with Philly looking like a serious contender, is this season over before it even begins in Dallas?
It depends on how long. We don't know. That's the thing. Is it 2 weeks? Is it 3 weeks? Is it 4 weeks? Is it 5 weeks? We don't know. We don't know exactly how long a while will be. But I can tell you this much. I felt like this offense would struggle even with Dak Prescott in the lineup because they don't have the star power that they've had in years past at the wide receiver position. It's CeeDee Lamb and a bunch of who's of who, right? And we saw the struggles from those wide receivers who lack experience. No knock on those guys, but when you look at playing against relevant teams that have pretty good defensive play, you need your wide receivers to be able to showcase and display top-level play. And they don't have that just yet, personnel-wise. You lost Amari Cooper. You lost Ed Wilson. Michael Gallup is injured. He's a guy who's shown the ability to be a big-time, impactful player. You brought in James Washington. He's injured as well. So they've just been hit by the injury bug. And once again tonight, that bug circulated around the team, and their quarterback now is injured. So me personally, I'm not going to say the season is over because we don't know exactly the timetable with Dak Prescott's injury and the surgery. But what I can say is it's not looking good. They have Cincinnati next, followed by the Giants, Washington, the Rams, Philly, Detroit, Chicago. All of those teams have more than a fighting chance, especially if they're playing the Cowboys without Dak Prescott.
Yeah, the Cowboys without Dak Prescott is a completely different conversation because you talk about inexperience on that team. How's 50 career attempts for Cooper Rush as the Cowboys now turn to him?
He did win last year, though, in this lone start.
He did, right? 3 touchdowns to 1 interception in that lone start a year ago. What do you do as an offensive coordinator in the absence of what would be your star quarterback? You turn to Cooper Rush. What has to change? Do we get run heavy in Dallas? You said you were kind of disappointed in the fact that they didn't commit to the run on Sunday night. Do you think that's the obvious route here in the absence of Dak?
No question. Anytime you're playing with a quarterback that lacks experience, yeah, you want to make things easy for him. I'm surprised. Ezekiel Elliott ran the football pretty well. He only had 10 carries, but he had over 50 yards, 52 yards to be exact. That's 5 per pop. That's a nice average for Ezekiel Elliott based on what we've seen in years past with him not being fully healthy. But Ezekiel Elliott has to get more than 10 touches, in my opinion. So if you're playing without Dak Prescott, you're playing against the Cincinnati Bengals team who had a difficult loss today from the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know they want to win in the worst way. You got to find a way to generate the ground and pound attack for your offense to be able to lighten the load a little bit for Cooper Rush.
Yeah, Zeke playing to be fed once again, contractually that is, and maybe this will mean a few more touches for Zeke moving forward as we take a look now at Dallas's road ahead. And B-Mac, you said it. It starts with an L here in prime time against the Bucs. The Bengals struggled to protect the quarterback here on Sunday, but like you said, everybody's got a fighting chance against this Cowboys team sans Dak. You then get a Monday Night Football matchup with a divisional foe in which anything can happen. The Commanders you'd like to put down as a W in some way, shape, or form for this Dallas team. Again, we do not know when Dak will return, but we do know that he will be gone for, as Jerry Jones put it, a while and will undergo surgery on that throwing hand. Let's send it out to the podium where Mike McCarthy is addressing the media.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.